What's up, guys, and welcome back to Rougefx. Today we're going over AUDCHF, a phenomenal trade opportunity that the market very much presented to us late New York session. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel because we aim to post consistently. Be sure to hit that like button. Very much hit the comments down in the section below if you have any questions regarding the strategy or my membership program, Roguefx Trading. Without further ado, let's get started. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to allow you to see my point of view and really kind of relate that to my overall strategy or way of perceiving the markets. As you can see, if I can direct your attention towards this week low as well as week high, it is very much important to understand that this is a particular or very much significant point of interest. In whichever case, this is very much going to act as our liquidity pool where we have both buy stops as well as sell stops being presented. Now, if I take my fib and essentially measure my point of interest, you can very much see by, in whichever case, redefining our rejection block into a bit of a rebalancing mechanic, right? But more so the breaker of it, right? So of course we have a QM kind of taking place. We have a 3 candle formation that kind of rebalances itself on top of price. If we're going to look left and understand that we very much do have a mitigation sequence towards the left. So of course transferring the volume within this point of interest toward essentially the breaker, or really kind of relating this point of interest toward the nearest or the essentially the candlestick with the highest amount of volume, in whichever this case a week low, week high. It is very much important to understand that within each candlestick holds its own, I guess you could say, variations of liquidity, right? So whether it touches or taps our first fair value equilibrium or third Fibonacci key level, understand that these are pretty significant opportunities to, in whichever case, short, continuing our overall bearish trend towards lower pricing. If I'm going to be quite, I guess you could say, break this down to you in more of simple terms, we are essentially mitigating this mitigation sequence. Mitigation sequences breed liquidity grabs. Where is our lowest form of liquidity within this particular range? We very much have an inducement as well as a weak low, right? We ended up closing this trade out at a 1 to 3. I do appreciate every one of you for tuning in. Until next time on Rougefx.